All right, today is my birthday, 42, so it's zwei. And we'll start with the fact that, so it's August 3rd, year 2020. So that's zwei, Z. So I tried to call my son, Alexander, texted me this morning, and the message went through, which was nice. I'm assuming asshole Dr. Evil unlocked his cell phone account for one text message allowance. I tried to call Alexander because he's my immaculate, which means he's born on my birthday of my womb, and Jason's not his real father, even though on paper the stupid local, federal, and supreme assholes gave him ultimate say over my children. Illegally, by the way, because the federal judge and the local Supreme Court piece of shit, whatever. So here's the thing. I don't have money for a fucking attorney. I told my side that at mob, M-O-B, Mafia, M-A-F-F-I-A, and the M-I-B, M-I-B. Capital M, lowercase I, lowercase b. A fungool, you fucking piece of shit Americans. So here we are I can't see my son today because I have head case issues with Dr. Evil with the fucking lightning bolt scar on his fucking forehead. I told some locals today at Starbucks, I go, here's something. I was like, these are deep-seated, D-E-E-P-S-E-E-D-E-D issues, I-S-S-U-E-S, with my namesake in royal territory. I told Frank, by the way, F-R-A-N-K earlier, that I said, listen to me, Frank. I said, I have royal placement on the world map. I said, I have a country named after me. I said, I have a religious institution named after me. I have church and state. At white royals and star people, it means a lot on the royal field of how much clout I already have in immortality things and ruling issues with the fucking help on the Fidelis. And then he got quiet. And I was like, it's CAT, C-A-T, first three letters of Catholic Church institution for the Caesare purposes. The scissors, yeah, for that purpose, that's what I own. And I have in my namesake, N-A-M-E-S-A-K-E. There's a reason these things exist, stupid fucking humans. So I have that add to my utility belt, U-T-I-L-I-T-Y-B-E-L-T, of things that I know. I have church and state. They're separate. The church is in Rome, or Roma, and the state is in Russia. Done. I win. So I won before I was even born. So that's why I'm just curious to my blacksmiths, B-L-A-C-K-S-M-I-T-H of M, capitulate M, lowercase I, lowercase b, on my KGB for the King's Guard Beyond Law Office, L-A-W-O-F-F-I-C-E, I said was Net Spasiba if it closes. C-L-O-S-E-D, huge fireworks should go off in big fucking problem in nuclear weaponry. The fucking enemy from every day I've ever been in existence on this planet in quiet, recluse places, R-E-C-L-U-S-E, Soviet socialite. Yeah, I'm the social list of outlaws, O-U-T-L-A-W-S, which we left as immortals while I was being resurrected on the Fidelis in the enemy territory, being America. Because all of the unit skins always want to, criminalize whatever they've learned and up the ante against Christ. I know that you ignorant humans understand these things. You just don't know how to put them in order. I had a really nice guy today. He says to me that he put up on a metal pole of near NYC, he put a metal flag, METALFLAG. He said that it's his third one that he's put up, so that's dry humor. He puts that up, and the Parks Department in New York City, PARKSDEPARTMENT, took down the METALFLAG. I said, and so I'm listening. It was an American flag, by the way, AMERICANFLAG. I said to him, so I said, okay, and I said, how did they know to come take it down? He goes, I have no idea. It's the third one that I put up there, and they keep just coming. I was like, yeah, but who calls to complain to send the Parks Department over there? He's like, I don't know. I go, okay. So if I say that I wanted to call because I didn't like the whatever you just did, who do I call in New York City? Do you know what number I would call to complain? He goes, I have no idea. I was like, right, yeah, no, I get that. Okay, so you don't know who's calling, you don't know who's reporting the flag being taken down, and you don't know why Parks Department just happens to know to look out for those things, right? He's like, yeah. I was like, okay. So before the man left, I said there's a couple of other conversations. One in this group that I was hanging out in, all men of different ages in New York. Bayside area, all non-enemy of the state, so none of them were Asian, being facially disfigured assholes, which every Asian is an asshole. So they said to me, the two guys were like, oh my God, that woman was just so beautiful, and the one guy was like, no, she's too thin, but she was fucking Asian, and really thin and with long dark hair. I didn't see her face. I don't look at sandpaper purposely. And she was walking away, and I kept quiet as usual. It was like the fifth time somebody said it today, and I just kept quiet. I don't point these things out. And then they said, what do you think, Nicole? And I said, what, about her beauty? And he says, yeah. I said, I think that they are the most disgusting, vile-looking breed of human on the fucking planet. I said, and they're like looking at sandpaper for me in my eyes. Every time I look at one's face, I'm like, male or female, it's like, God, it's like, Jesus fucking Christ, I fucking hate them. And so they're like, wow, like, you really tell me how you feel. I was like, I am. And he's like, that's like, sandpaper's got grit, G-R-I-T. Yes, it does have grit, yeah. If you have a black iron skillet, BLACKIRONSKILLET, you usually like to cook over an open fire, OPENFIRE. All of the stir-fried shitbags. So that's where that one, if you go swimming in the deep end of the pool, DEEP, POOL, that's where that happens. And one guy was like, he's like, that sounds very Polish. He goes, but I'd be a pole dancer if I was in America. He's like, in Russia, I'd be like super important, but in America, I'd be a pole dancer. And I'm like thinking to myself, like, where they get down and then they put their arms like this and then they kick their legs in like a actual real honorable dance. But I know that he's referencing in America some scantily clothed woman in a bikini greasing up on a pole and all naked, and that's all with their tongues out in this group. And I'm just like, whatever. So I didn't even answer that one. So I said to the man on the bicycle with the handlebar issue that needed a brake bar in order to use the drill set, DRILLSET, that didn't have the device. He said, well, an Allen key, ALANKEY. Hey, Alan, Why do you got a key named after you? I'm just curious. It comes with everything in IKEA. IKEA. Here's another thing. The word we is the West and the East being uniform. Oh my God, they are uniform. But in French, we say nous, N-O-U-S. Oh my God, no unit skins of certain children that have both a light and a dark version of themselves because they fucking confuse the fuck out of the whole entire Fidelis. You get that, right? So I have the criminals, which are the people living on any land mass that then want money, some form of control, some form of migration movement. They're all trying to get into America. None of them fucking know why. So I said to the guy who had the flag that was taken down, I go, listen to me. You see all of these cars that are right, like the Hyundai, the Honda, all the rice burners, right? The other guy said rice burner. R-I-C-E-B-U-R-N-E-R. I said, great. That was the Greek guy, by the way. G-R-E-E-C-E. 1 second, Anthony. I need to finish. Fucking asshole. So that's 1975 for you. Like a fucking kid, like a child. So I said to the guy with the flag issue, I said, let me just tell you something. Do you know why your flag coming down is so fucking important? I don't know who you want to report this to. I was like, because the United States is the Department of Correctional, and Judicial for all of the individual postage, P-O-S-T-A-G-E stamps of control of countries. There's the United States Army, A-R-M-Y. You ever heard the saying, you got to break a few arms, break the arm in order to get stuff done? Well, a lot of people have broken their ARMS all over the fucking planet under the United States, which used to have a law firm called KGB by the royals that controlled it from my namesake in Russia. In the 9 biggest time zone, there's a reason why this one state has the biggest time zone in the entire planet to help Western and Eastern Europe run the one kingdom from over the mountains. So the Western part of the royals' children can trust one centralized location in a very distinct spot on the royal map. So when the Asian facially disfigured stole, S-T-O-L-E, the U.S. Steel, S-T-E-E-L-E, and S-T-E-A-L contract from the U.S. American landmass, what's happening is all of the criminal organizations around the world are all playing for their people to win money and Mickey Mouse Sticker Club industrial complex issues of like metallurgy and chemical consumption and study and research and so on and so forth. I told you that Asians with the facial disfigurement, based on the fact that my namesake and my royal postage stamp, the largest fucking one, if my KGB law office, LAWOFFICE, gets closed, which I had 2 heads of the KGB and it was closed in 1991, I told all of the royal families, I said, I don't care where you are in your kid's journey, you all rally the fuck together. I said, and you eliminate every one of those fucking rice burner fucking pieces of shit before they start making a move into America, because it's going to be your kid's conscious head next on a war like you've never fucking seen before. And here we are in 2020. Enemies everywhere I go, a sandpaper in my eyes, and nobody knows a fucking thing. I said they first broke the army. They got medals of honor, MEDALS. The Medal of Honor goes with an industrial complex of money, power, and authority around the globe as an METALBLACKSMITH issue of controlling. I don't want those motherfucking rice burners in America or around the world controlling anything. They're problems.